Last time I was watching over the VOD and I said so many times. I'm so sorry to Ian, our video editor, our VOD editor. Sorry, you had to cut out every other word that I was saying, and I hope to do better this time. I will try not to say every other sentence.
I forgive you.
Welcome to our Summer25 release. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Muncha. I'm one of the co-founders of VGen. This is Jeannie, our resident goober. This is a new Jeannie model as well, so very, very exciting. You will notice that we usually go by our big releases, and this is a big release, but we have swapped over our naming convention to seasonal releases because we have lost track. There are too many numbers. I think we're on 6. No one's sure anymore, so now we're moving on to seasonal releases. Let's get into it. Discounts are here! Discounts are here! Woo! You can see, oh my god! Whenever someone has hosted a sale, it required a bunch of editing, a lot of scheduling, a lot of math. People just put like little tags of like on sale or like 30% off or whatever it is. And whenever it was no longer on sale, you had to come back and like change it and everything. But we're really excited that it's now actually here. You can put all sorts of things on sale and we hope you make good use of it. You can set discounts directly in your new discounts tab in your artist dashboard. So artist dashboard, you will be able to manage all of your discounts there, see what's active, published or draft or what's upcoming. From there, you'll be able to set actual discounts. You can set the duration, you can set the discount amount, you can also set whether or not the discount is applied to licensing fees or add-ons. And when you're actually editing your service or product, you will be able to see a new discount section and see the full list of discounts that may be applied to this particular service. One thing to note is that you can actually see there are multiple discounts applied to this service. I will note there is only one active sale that can be going on at any given time, but you can schedule it so that maybe you have a birthday sale coming up, but you have a summer sale currently going on. And so you can drag and drop the sale so that whichever one is at the very top will be applied during the time that it's active. Hopefully that is going to make your life easier. In terms of release notes, sales and discounts are directly applied to both products and services, and there is a max duration of 30 days per sale. We just want to do this to make sure that, products are permanently on sale so that it's not spamming the site. We have a 5 to 80% increment. It's easier to see when a discount is like 5, 10. 15% instead of like random numbers like 69%. Sales are compatible with Pay What You Want, variants, licenses, add-ons, and everything else on site. This is kind of the first step towards us being able to have site-wide sales as well, which is super cool. We'll be able to do things like, I don't know, Halloween sale or a holiday sale or something like that. And so we will see how that goes, but this is definitely the first step and we're really excited to be able to have more community-wide events. Oftentimes, people want to bundle things, right? But maybe you want to offer them in a bundle and a package and then like offer a discount or something. Right now, you could technically do it. You currently have like 3 individual products, or you have like an individual product with like different variants, which gets really confusing because they're hidden and maybe people aren't like fully aware that like something's a bundle and something's not. Let me get some water, 1 sec. Bundles, yes. We're gonna combine all of these concepts and we're going to make real bundles. Real bundle. Oh my god. Real bundles. Real bundles are going to exist. Oh my god. Wait, I thought I mastered my toggles, but apparently not. Real bundles are going to allow you to highlight the fact that you have bundles and that they are on sale for a certain amount. You can highlight how many items are in the bundle and be able to show off the individual items as well. Number 1, You can set it in your artist dashboard, in your new bundles tab, similar to discounts, but I will note, as you'll see, it does live under your shop because bundles currently can only include products. It's not something that you can add for your commissions. It is shop only. You'll be able to choose your featured bundle in each of your folders as well. You can have all sorts of different items be in bundles, and maybe you want to feature it in one particular folder or another. You can add it to as many folders as you like, or create as many bundles as you like with as many products as you like. Bundles has their own dedicated section at the top of each of your folders or at the very top of your shop tab. So you'll be able to organize and show off all of your top bundles and be able to show people what exactly each of those bundles are. It'll open up this modal here where you'll be able to highlight all the different items that are within that bundle and how to get it for a good price. You will also be able to feature bundles in your listings themselves. We can buy this item outright, or we can buy the bundle, because why would you only want one when you can have both of them? You could do that. You can feature a specific bundle and they'll be able to see all the different items within that bundle. Or you can actually also feature multiple bundles. Multiple bundles looks like this, where you have like it listed as like all the different types of bundles that are available. This is great for obviously like stream packs, emote packs, like whatever you would like. This is here to help make bundling easier. It is, again, applied to products only. Bundles cannot be further discounted using the discounts. Only one discount can apply to a product at a time. It is important to note that if an item is in a bundle and it's on a sale, it will apply the lowest price. Products can belong to multiple bundles. If someone does add something to their bundle, they'll actually be able to select all of the like variants and licensing and items directly in like a singular screen so that they are getting exactly what they would like. We also have auto bundling when applicable. So if someone adds all the different bundle items into their cart, they will be prompted to be like, hey, did you know there's a bundle for this? They'll be able to choose whether or not to accept the bundle price. Obviously, these are great shop features, but I know we've sort of talked about this for a long time. We launched shop a while ago, but we never really got to the verification part of shop. So people who currently are verified obviously are also shop verified. People who only really use VGen for shop didn't really have a way to get verified unless they also opened comms. That was kind of an issue and something that we are now going to address. We are really excited to introduce sort of an official shop verification that we're calling Star Seller. So what Star Seller actually means is that it's the way to unlock unlimited products. That's kind of the main thing. In the future, we will also have search filters just for Star Sellers, and we will be more heavily promoting Star Seller products whenever we do shop promos. The algo will not be impacted, but we will do like promotional opportunities for Star Sellers. Do not stress if you do not become a Star Seller, but it is a great way to get extra recognition on VGen. The point of the Star Seller status is to make sure that people are being recognized for their active efforts in shop. It's not to penalize anyone who don't reach these milestones. It's more so to recognize the ones that do. There will be a new quest. This one is all about getting your star. There is something to note about this quest. You can get both verified and Star Seller. They are now two separate things. You will not have unlimited products unless you have Star Seller. I will also note it is not a permanent status. You'll see this date here. This will kick in immediately after you reach your Star Seller status. Over the next 60 days, you will need to reach these milestones again in order to keep your Star Seller status for your next 60 days. After you are done your Star Seller, you go into maintenance mode. Maintenance mode means that you will need to complete the same requirements again in order to keep your status. If you do lose your status, you won't lose any of your existing listings, you just won't be able to create new ones. You don't need to worry about your status for 60 days basically after you complete any of your maintenance periods. This doesn't impact algorithm, it doesn't impact anything other than being able to list more services. This is the first time we're doing something that has a maintenance mode. We are going to be actively monitoring this so that we can adjust and see how it works and make sure that it works well for both our artists as well as all of our client community. Something that we launched recently that we did exactly that for, even though we could have done it in a little bit of a better way, is licenses. Licenses has been something introduced since the launch of Shop, but we recently also brought licenses like this section over here, like literally personal, monetized content, commercial merchandising. We brought these over to commissions. When we first implemented licenses, we definitely had a little bit of a hiccup. The launch itself was a little bit rough, partially because we had some miscommunications internally. Sorry about that. We did try to make a better version ASAP, and we really appreciate everyone's feedback in making that possible. Thank you so much for your patience with that. Before, licenses used to be a little bit more tucked away. Oftentimes they were in requests, the forms themselves, in descriptions, or hidden in TOS. This was probably one of the biggest things that clients would complain about, is hidden license fees, especially because so many clients who browse VGen are VTubers and content creators who do need monetized license in their uses. Commissions now make it very upfront and very easy for clients to see what exactly they're getting for the license that they're interested in. This is a way for clients to be able to browse more freely and be able to see exactly what they're going to get for the prices that they are expecting to get. We're really happy with how licenses has turned out, and we're glad to see that it's working out for so many people. Besides the main licenses themselves, artists can actually now add additional custom licenses that won't be filterable, but are still nonetheless included so that they can add additional context or additional details for whatever license and uses that they would like. This is sort of how it'll look on services. This is already all live, like in terms of the licenses themselves. Going on site, you'll probably already see this. There are also different configurations. Maybe the base price actually just includes personal and the artist doesn't include any of our standardized licenses, then this is what it'll look like. They can choose their own versions of whatever they would like. With that though, we did send out an email letting everyone know this is really about the filters. Oh my God, I can't lean any further down. The filters are going to let clients use and filter for licenses much easier. If you actually choose the licenses that you need, we will update the price directly based off of that. This is actually why we have standardized licenses. It makes it much easier to find the service that's best for you. Anything that has monetized content included, they will also be able to easily see how that works. There's always been discourse on Twitter and things like that of people being like, why would you not include monetized content license in your stream overlays or VTuber models? Now you'll be able to see it right up front. You'll be able to see the pricing based off of the license you're actually looking for shop products. We often notice a whole bunch of these sort of services on site. Lots of want something custom requested here. I'll even experience this. I'll DM an artist asking for a specific thing that maybe they don't have service for. And then they're like, oh, do I like create a new service for you? Have you commissioned through some random service that I already have? Either of those options aren't really great. And so we are going to officially create a custom inquiry. This special type service that will live on your profile. First of all, I will note that it is optional, so you can toggle it on or off. It will be default off, especially for those artists who already have a custom service. You do not need to migrate if you don't want to or already have reviews and stuff that you don't want to lose. It is up to you whether or not you want to try out the new one or not. The service itself will look like this on your profile. The background will match whatever your banner color is. This special service will live with its own special folder that you can drag around to the different parts of your commission menu or commission tab and be able to choose where you want it to be placed. Some people place their custom inquiry all the way at the bottom of their commission tab. Some people want to make it more prominent and upfront. It's wherever you want to place it. Something cool about custom inquiries is that all the TOS and the workflow that you set on the service up front is actually a placeholder. So you can have a general like TOS that you want clients to be aware of up front, but when you're actually setting the proposal, you'll be able to change the placeholder to your actual final TOS. So it's actually the most relevant version of the TOS for your specific type of service. Super optional. It is default off. You can turn it on if you would like. There is a special customizable inquiry form. It does just ask like what the name of the special project is so that we can pre-fill it into your artist dashboard. And the client will be able to see the final TOS before committing to the actual commission. They'll be able to review your actual final TOS before they pay to confirm their proposal. Something also very nice is that this special service does not count towards any of these service limits on community artists. So even if you have the 5 maxed out, you can still add the custom inquiry. And these services or this custom inquiry service will also have reviews, and you'll be able to create verified showcases from this custom inquiry as well, so that you can make it however you want, so that people can see all the different other types of things that you can create that maybe you don't regularly offer. I've done a lot of talking. That was a lot. I will do a final plug that we're now on YouTube. We will be posting, obviously, our edited VODs. We'll also be doing more tutorials. We'll also take feedback and suggestions of what other content you would like to see. There might be even more surprises on YouTube in the future. Lots of long-form content opportunities. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. We are so grateful to be able to do what we do, and we really hope that you enjoyed the update. There are some good stuff that we've been working on, and there's some even more good stuff that we've been working on for our next update. And now as a YouTuber, I can say, oh my God, make sure to like and subscribe.